Right now on Up with KREM, the hospital crisis in North Idaho is getting worse. Now they're seeing an increase in severe COVID-19 cases in children.
Kids show up in the emergency room and they wonder if they're going to die.
Doctors say they're seeing more and more severe cases than ever before.
And it's a beautiful start to the day. We've got a little cloud cover overhead. I'll let you know when that departs and what it means for the rest of our day.
But I did keep one secret.
Survivor fans Ricard from Washington made his debut on the show last night, and ahead of the premiere, he told us a secret that he kept from his competitors.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, good morning and thanks for joining us on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis.
Glad to have you here with us. I'm Tim Pham. In North Idaho, hospitals are seeing significant numbers of children admitted due to COVID.
Now, Kootenai Health doctors say symptoms range from mild illness to severe. The most severe cases have to be sent to places like Sacred Heart in Spokane because Kootenai Health doesn't have an ICU for children. Some of the patients even have to be put on ventilators.
North Idaho health leaders from the front lines came together this week saying the surge in cases is also having a major impact on children's mental health.
Currently in our clinic, we have had a 200% increase in the number of COVID positive patients in just our clinic alone.
These children are experiencing symptoms that are similar to trauma.
So this is happening as most schools in North Idaho welcome back students to the classroom.
Now health leaders are calling for local schools to help by taking more precautions like social distancing.
So we wanted to know what it would take for Coeur d'Alene School District to improve their mask requirement. Now, despite science showing that they are effective, masks are still a controversial topic in the school district.
So Nicole Hernandez is joining us live from Kootenai County this morning. So Nicole, can you tell us where board members stand on this issue, especially since its latest meeting?
Yeah, so right now it's a split decision like it has been for quite some time here in Coeur d'Alene. So right now I'm in Coeur d'Alene outside of Winton Elementary School here. Winton Elementary is just one of many in the Coeur d'Alene School District, and all of the schools in this district right now don't have a mask requirement. Their stance on masks is that they're strongly recommended but not required at this point. So in order for there to be a district mask mandate, the Board of Trustees would have to make that decision. Right now, the board chair and 2 other trustees are against a mask mandate. Only 2 trustees support the mask requirements in its schools. That's a 3-2 vote that has been pretty consistent. One board member who is against the mask mandate said even with the mask mandate, Washington and Oregon are in a COVID crisis.
The question I ask is if you have 2 states that have mask mandates in place and they are under the same crisis, maybe we're looking in the wrong place.
Now, board members who support a mask requirement voted against the reopening plan. They're concerned other safety measures in the reopening plan are not strong enough to make up for not requiring masks.
Already there's 168 students that are out because of COVID, and I wonder again about the quality of their education that they're receiving being out. I wonder, can't we try and reduce the number of those kids that are even out, and if masking is one layer of that.
Now, Kootenai Health submitted a letter urging the board to require masks. 120 healthcare workers signed that letter. And those that did sign the letter say that requiring masks and having people get vaccinated would really help ease some of the stress that hospitals are seeing in this area. Live in Coeur d'Alene, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Now, new overnight, the Spokane Public School Board discussed possible solutions to the ongoing bus driver shortage.
So this was actually the first time we heard the board talk about potential ways the district could solve this issue. They discussed partnering with the Spokane Transit Authority to help take students to sporting events. And they also talked about providing bus passes to students and carpooling.
You're starting to see across the country less of a universal model and more of a menu. So you can use public transit, you can use a yellow school bus, you could do ride share. Like there's these different types of options as they're really looking to diversify what that looks like. And to your inquiry, that's the hope with the work group is to look at what are all the different options that are out there that are being used around the country and what's the best approach for Spokane public schools.
Now, another option they talked about was transportation reimbursement for families. No final decisions were made, but of course we'll keep you updated as we learn more about the district's plans.
All right, it is Friday Eve. Let's get folks out the door on this first full day of fall.
Yes.
Shannon's got her pumpkin spice latte.
I do have my pumpkin spice latte. I am ready.
She is straight fall on day one.
Don't look at me with the judgy look, Jeremy.
There was nothing judgy about it. I was just checking out the pumpkin spice latte.
That was the judgy look.
Listen, I wasn't judging anybody. I don't judge.
Coffee. It looks like coffee.
It looks like coffee. I'm jealous of coffee in general. Judgy, jealous. It's basically the same face.
No. Is it the same face? Yeah,
it's
maybe
like kind of the same
I'll
emotion.
share some
Most
with you.
of the
I'll
time
give you a
when
little
people
PSL.
are judging others, people are like, oh, I don't like that person. And you're like, nah, you're just jealous.
You get down with the PSL, Jeremy?
I get down with everything.
You get down with the PSL.
I get down. I'm down with PSL. Yeah, you know me.
Okay.
Nice.
This morning, temperatures are hanging out close to 50 degrees thanks to a little bit of cloud cover overhead. And that cloud cover sticks around for the next few hours, so expect it to be a somewhat cloudy start to the day. There are some breaks in those clouds, and there are signs that the clouds are going to kind of dissipate across much of the inland northwest, but we got to wait for it. I really think here in the next few hours, though, we've got plenty of sunshine in the forecast, and that's as temperatures climb. Later on today, we're in the mid to low 70s. It's going to be another beautiful day, very similar to the last few, except for today has less cloud cover than even yesterday afternoon had. So that's a bit of good news. If you want the better news, well, this weekend we've got beautiful conditions in the forecast, and that comes before another round of rain arrives next week.
6:36 on the dot. Time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
First Step Samaritan Hospital in Moses Lake is now postponing all elective surgeries. Now, according to the hospital, the decision is due to a surge of cases in the Moses Lake community. Right now, they receive about 20 COVID patients a day. The temporary pause is in place until next month.
Hundreds of first responders, medical workers, and state employees are joining a lawsuit over Washington's COVID vaccine mandate. Their challenge comes about 1 month before the deadline. Roughly 600 people are joining the lawsuit, challenging Governor Inslee's vaccine mandate, arguing he overstepped his authority. The governor's office responded saying the requirements are legal. The plaintiffs want a judge to overturn the mandate, but they have less than 4 weeks to argue their case.
Idaho lawmakers are looking for ways to repeal vaccine mandates made by President Biden. An attorney told the Committee on Federalism that the policy would protect employers from potential federal penalties involving COVID-19 vaccine requirements. The committee says they will meet again next week to discuss the topic.
And a big congrats to the Gonzaga women's soccer program as they are ranked 20th in the United Soccer Coaches Top 25. It's the first time in 15 years the program has been ranked. It's only their second time ever being in the polls. Now, the program has outscored their opponents a whopping 34-3 in 10 games this season.
Well, that's your Morning Rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
I was all alone, just working in the middle of nowhere, and mosquito infested, and I thought Survivor couldn't be any worse than this.
The newest season of Survivor is officially underway, and we're catching up with the former contestant from Post Falls on his experience with the show.